Hello, everybody. I am Chris, and you are on day 2 of your stretching and mobility 30-day challenge. Today, we're going to be using a chair to stretch your upper body. So we're going to get your neck, your shoulders, your back, and your chest. This is a great routine to do if you sit at a desk all day and you want to just get up and kind of move around in your neck and shoulders, okay? So day 2, we're just going to get right into it. I hope you enjoy this workout. Okay, so you're going to come to your chair and just sit right on the edge of it. So I don't want you sitting back. Make sure that your chair doesn't have wheels, and it does work better without arms on the chair. But if you have them, you can probably just work around them, okay? So we're going to start out with some shoulder rolls, taking them back and just getting some movement in the shoulders and making them a little bit bigger than you think you can, all right? So that means get them way up by the ears and then really press them down. All right, and again, you want to sit up nice and tall here because if we're doing this with a rounded back, then you can't open up through the chest. So think about pulling your shoulder blades back and together, opening that chest. Good. And then back again. Let's just do a few more in this direction. Open it up. Nice. We'll go one more. And then let's take it forward. So forward. Okay, and this sometimes feels a little bit weird, right? So we want to open up the chest as you go back. Good, and getting some movement. So it does feel better sometimes to lift those elbows up and round. But at the same time, you want to open your chest. Good. And feeling that nice stretch in that upper back and opening in the chest. We'll do 2 more. And stop. So taking your hands down, warming up in the neck. Let's drop your head to the left. And then inhale and take it up and over to the right. So flex your palms and try to allow that neck to be long so that you're not scrunching up. Pull the shoulder blades back and down and up. Good. Keep this going, just side to side, nice and easy. And stop. Hands to your thighs. Look over your left shoulder. Center and look over your right shoulder. So again, just some movement in the neck, right? Our necks do move in these directions. So just do the best you can. You might feel a little crunching and cracking, but you shouldn't feel any pain. You should feel stretching. Go slower if you need to, but don't go faster than this. Good. Let's go one more in the other direction. Perfect. And bring it to the center. Now, bring your hands back down and just let them hang out there. And what I want you to do is shrug your shoulders up, and then imagine you just picked up 2 heavy buckets and pull them down. All right, so don't let yourself round. Let your shoulders go long and heavy. So up and let it out. Good. Inhale it up and let it out. Keep breathing. Inhale it up and let it out. One more time. Up and let it out. All right, so let's take your hands and bring them together with your elbows at shoulder height. And I'm going to have you, I'm just turning to the side so you can see, but you stay on the edge of your chair, okay? I'm going to have you keeping your elbows together, lift your elbows up. You can do a tiny bend in the upper back, but I don't want it to be an arch in your lower back. So lift up, and then little crunch, bringing your elbows in towards your chest. And just do your best keeping your elbows together. And if they're not together, it's okay. Up. Nice. And down. We inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale to center, and then open your elbows up nice and wide here. So you're opening, pressing your chest forward. Good. And holding it there. So breathe. Feeling the stretch in the front of your chest. And now reach your arms back as best you can. Try not to be up like this. Lower those shoulders. And then flex your palms. Open that up right there. Really reach back. Relax your face. None of this, right? Because what does that do? That creates tension. And if you're scrunching in your face and your mouth, then you're not relaxing in those shoulders. Reach, wiggle your fingers if it feels okay. And then take it down. So let's grab onto the chair. So I'm just going to show you. You'll hold it here. Okay, grabbing the chair on the side. And without leaning, drop your head to the left. Stretching out the neck. And if that feels fine, stay there. If you need a little more, just place the left hand on your head. Good. And it's not yanking on the head. You're just lightly holding that stretch. Putting a little extra pressure there. Hold. Breathe. One more breath. And exhale. Good. Up carefully. And let's go to the other side. So holding onto the chair with your left hand, take your right hand on the head. Actually, you can go with the head over first, but again, don't lean. And then if you need a little bit more, you can go ahead and put the hand on it. So you want to create space here, right? And if you're rounded forward at all, that's going to lessen the space. So you do want the spine to be up nice and straight here. Breathing. Okay, you want to just think, just relax. Good. Perfect. One more breath. And release. Wonderful. Okay, so bring it up. Now you're going to take your right arm across your chest and kind of pull it across without turning. So you're stretching out, again, up tall through the spine, bringing that arm across and just holding it. So your feeling should be a stretch through the shoulder and that upper back, all right? So we're going to do just the right side first. Just see how this feels. Getting that shoulder away from your ear, just holding it. Okay, and we kind of want to think like breathe in and then let go of that tension, right? Any tension we hold, want to let go of it. We do hold a lot of tension in the shoulders and the neck. So it's really important that we take the time to, check on that. Hold it. And then take your hand, your right hand, behind your back as best you can. So your hand is going to look like this behind your back. Your palm faces away from you. Okay. And what I want you to do is grab your right wrist with your left hand and give it a little pull. And then you're going to drop your head over to the left. You just get a little bit of movement there. Back up and down. Really opening up the chest on the right side. Good. And it is important that we stay tall here because that helps with your core strength. Good. Let's do one more on this side. And up. And last stretch on this arm, take your hand up and put it in the center of your back. So I'm going to show you that again. Your hand is in the center of your back. Okay. Now, before you do anything else, push your head back into your arm so that you're not like this, okay? And then go ahead and put your left hand on top, and you're going to just take a little bit of a lean to stretch out your triceps. And with that lean, you might get some lats as well, okay? You want this to go straight to the side. This routine could absolutely be done on the floor as well, but I wanted to put some stuff in for a chair for anybody who has trouble staying in that seated position for too long. Nice, just breathe. Hold it there. And up. Nice. And then just kind of shake it out. Shake it out. And we have all that to do on the other side. So bring your left arm across and hold it. All right, again, you don't want to be all scrunched up in here. You want to hold it nice and strong against your body. So you're getting a stretch across the delts, which are your shoulders, okay? A lot of times when people think shoulders, like when you say to someone, rub my shoulders, you usually think here, right? And that's more your traps and your neck. Your shoulders are your deltoids, all right? So that's what your shoulder muscles are. So hold it here. Breathe. Just allow yourself to feel it. And I said in day one that I'm not going to put timers on these stretches because I don't want you to focus on how long you have to stay in a stretch for. I want you to focus on how the stretch feels and your breathing. So go ahead and take that arm, bring it around. Your left arm goes around your back, palm faces behind you. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and give it a pull. And then go ahead and drop your head over. And up. Good. And over. And up. We did about 6 of these on the other side. So we just did 2. We'll go after this, just 3 more. Okay, notice what you feel in the side of your neck. And everybody's going to be a little bit different in how they can grab their hand. But again, most importantly, sitting up tall. Good. Left arm up into the center of your back. Head into the arm, sit up tall, and then push and lean. Triceps and lats. Hold right there. You should feel that hand right in the center of your back, right on your spine. So I like to think my middle finger is right there on the center of my spine. Good, and just hold it. Smiling is nice, but not too big of a smile because then you're crunching in your teeth, right? So you just want to be, oh, this feels good. Hold it. Excellent. And bring it up. Nice. And then just shake it out. So I want to get a little bit of a twist here too, all right? So you're going to take your right hand to your left outside of the knee, and then take your arm. You can either be hand here or reach for the wall behind you, all right? But make sure that you're not turning your knees. You want to have just this little twist coming from above your navel. So the twist comes from your torso, not from you turning, okay? And that does take a little bit of practice. Once again, practice makes us better. Don't strive for what the person next to you is doing or what I'm doing or what anyone else is doing but you, right? So stay here. I saw I don't know who wrote it, but it was a little thing on Instagram the other day. Good. Take it back to the center, and let's do the other side. So you cross left hand to right knee, and either grab onto the chair for that twist or just reach the arm back. And it said, one flower doesn't look at the flower next to it and think, I want to bloom as beautiful as you. It just blooms, right? So you just do you the best you can. Wonderful. Breathe. Again, the twist is from your torso. Don't push your knee in. Hold. Wonderful. And bring it back to the center. So we have 2 more stretches for you, okay? Hands are going to go. Now you can stand if the chair is in your way here. You're going to take your hands interlaced behind your back and press them down, okay? Press them down. Keep your feet flat on the floor. And now, without rounding forward, see if you could lift your arms just a little bit behind you. So it looks like this, all right? So try not to sink into yourself. If you're sinking into yourself, do you see how I'm not stretching my chest? If I'm open and lifting, I'm getting openness through the front of the chest. So you're gonna stay there, but watch this, stay there. So this is us at a desk. And then as the day goes on, this is more us at the desk. So look what's happening to the chest here, right? It's getting tighter. So although we get pain in that back, we really have to focus on the spine and pulling it back and getting strong in that upper back. So hold there. One more inhale. Out through the mouth. And then let's take your left hand forward, softening in the elbow, pressing down through your fingers and just holding right there. And it should not be locked, okay? Pressing down through the fingers. You're getting your forearms and your biceps. Good. Hold. So we have, again, this is day 2 of your stretch. Each day will bring a little something new. No day will be anything like any of the other days, right? So, I mean, we will be repeating some stretches, but each routine will be different. Switch arms. Good. Just hold that. This is what we call a static stretch, meaning that you're holding it. And we'll learn a little bit more about stretching throughout this 30 days. Good. And then one more breath. Exhale. Release it down. Shake it out. Give me a big breath in. Hands together to your heart. And your word of the day today is, I'm done with day 2. Great job today, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to my channel. And I thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for day 3.